right?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. All right, everybody good?
Ready.
Is good? Right.
Yes.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Cartographers Guild. My name is Josh.
I'm Drea.
I'm Leah.
I'm Brad.
And we're playing Kingdom Hearts 3.
And
I'm
the
sorry,
plot
we
ambushed us.
We accidentally almost started a cutscene. We're
That's
sorry.
right. We,
Oh, no.
we were just approaching that point in the north where the plot is, and then the plot found us.
It's just we're on the boat. You didn't miss anything. Luxord.
You do know how to make good time. Yes, one must simply marvel at your celerity.
White Wolf flashbacks.
But such compulsive behavior is eventually going to bring you nothing but sorrow.
Chitty chitty chat chat.
And somehow he could just talk like that from
And we hear
forever
him.
away. Yeah. And we hear him just fine.
Sorry, I watched Kung Fu Panda 3 on the plane ride home. Chitty chitty chat chat.
I'm smug. Look at me. Look at me. I am smug.
We're gonna kill these fools? Then we're gonna go after him. This is not difficult. Woo!
Where are all your weak spots?
Yeah, I don't, Meserdine, I don't know what your personal tastes in MMOs are, but as for me, Secret World was the only one I actually liked. Like, I'm not a fan of MMOs. So.
I loved the Secret World. It was. I wish it had succeeded.
Well,
I
Legends
really
is
liked
much more the sort of game it was supposed to be. Like, if you ever wanted... The unfortunate thing for us is we played the MMO. So to play Secret World Legends is more the game it was supposed to be. Small parties or single player. They didn't change the story at all, to my knowledge. So for us to jump on again at this point would be replaying the game. Which is not necessarily a bad thing. Because the best part of that game was like the questing and the atmosphere.
Well, and I never did Japan.
I didn't either.
So, but it would take a long time to get to Japan. And I know there's stuff I missed because there were times when we were playing with friends, and the friends were like, "Just go, no, don't talk to them. Come on, come on."
No, that's
come
the
on."
worst way to play that game. You should never have played that game that way.
Yeah, well,
Because I mean, you can skip dialogue in a lot of MMOs. You really shouldn't ever.
Well, no, because that was the key to Secret World, was its incredible story.
And it was all voice acted.
Yeah.
Everything was voice acted.
Everything was
Random
voice acted, and it
NPCs.
was an interesting story.
Yeah,
it
and
really
it was good voice acting. I don't remember hearing any really questionable voice acting in that game.
Oh, okay. So, Meserdine just checked, and current peak players for Secret World Legends on Steam for the past couple of months has been between 350 to 400 players.
Yeah, no,
And they average around 200.
it did not do well with the relaunch.
Yeah,
Which is unfortunate.
it is, but it also, the other thing too is that since Secret World Legends was free to play, it also had its own launcher, so there might be more people on than just Steam.
That's possible.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's it's also one of those things that I don't know. I didn't feel like it benefited from the grind as much as other MMOs might.
No.
So once you played through the storyline, you were effectively done.
Yeah. No, like the dungeons in the MMO were a joke. Like they were, you beat it once, do it again, harder, okay. Do it again, harder. Like literally, it's the same dungeon. All it is like everything's a little bit harder.
Yeah.
And it was just, I don't mind grinding, but like I hated the grinding in Secret World.
Sounds like Anthem.
That's unfortunate.
Well, I mean, Anthem is unfortunate. So many bad things have happened with Anthem. And it's unfortunate.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Oh, you haven't heard?
No.
Okay, so let's hear
I've
it.
been in Hawaii. I have heard nothing.
So, Anthem had not much content.
Yeah,
As
I heard
you know,
that.
Dre and I played through everything they offered in about a weekend. Or about a week. It took us about a week to
A
go
little
through
less than a
everything.
week.
Yeah.
That includes the strongholds, which aren't raids, they're strikes.
Right.
If that makes any sort of comparison for you. They don't have a raid.
I mean, it's not a dungeon. You're just going and killing a boss, right?
Yeah. Well, no, you're not. It is a dungeon. You're going through multiple rooms. You're doing various things, what have you.
But it's small. It's not.
Yeah.
But it takes you like 25 minutes to get through. It doesn't take you 4 hours.
Nice. Hold on. Hold that thought.
Yep.
Gotta talk about this game now.
Have to pretend that was hard.
He's plotting to swipe the chest in the heat of battle. To Shipwreck Cove!
Wherever the hell that is.
It's right over there through the loading screen.
Our ship is fully
directly
upgraded,
at.
by the way, apparently.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we were most of the way when we finished streaming last time.
Okay, you were saying?
Okay, so there's that. It's had multiple, like... They've had to fix the loot in the game, because one of the things that they were having is that the bonuses from higher tier weapons are called inscriptions, and they were having it so some of the loot inscriptions you would get would not do anything for the weapon you had.
Yeah, you get you have an assault rifle, and the inscription would be bonus to SMG damage.
Yeah.
But then you're like, okay, so if I equip an SMG, that'll give me bonus to that SMG. No.
Oh, so it's just
It
broken.
was
just a
just
waste.
straight
Okay.
up broken. And the bonuses weren't much. It was like a plus 2% to damage. Yeah. Out. More cutscene.
More cutscenes. It's Kingdom Hearts. It's the land of cutscenes.
Oh, believe me.
He's like, you ain't seen nothing yet.
We are, so I guess I'll just say now, this is the last Disney World. We are hitting the land of cutscene. We are about to have the most Kingdom Hearts of Kingdom Hearts.
I'm excited about that, personally.
Yeah, if you enjoy this nonsense, we're gonna have lots of it for you.
You're a welcome
And I do.
sight.
We've all been quite worried about you.
Whoa, pull that stick out of your ass, lady. Like, your voice acting is not good.
Oh, yeah.
Sora,
Where's Jack? And Tia Dalma?
I'm afraid you've missed a few things while you've been
No,
gone.
like the whole movie, it sounds like.
He's been taken by
Who the hell is that?
Yes. And Beckett commands
That was-
Oh, the English dude.
The
Yeah.
Flying Dutchman.
Barbossa thought we could defeat them if we released Calypso, the goddess of the sea, who was really Tia Dalma, bound in human form.
It's like, why are there white
But it
crabs?
didn't work.
It's a long story.
Oh no, they have crabs.
A fickle goddess, Calypso.
Oh my God.
be. So what now? Nothing. Our final hope has failed us.
No, they're pirates.
Spoil sport.
Use that key to free me, Sora, and you have my most certain promise. All the power under sea you ever wish for, Mia.
Oh, that's a bad deal, Sora. Don't do that.
So, Tia Dalma was Calypso. She's the one who was helping us.
There's a hidden
You
Mickey
know
in the
what?
crabs.
I think that she might just be able to help us again. You can't give up now. We can all fight together. The sea belongs to everyone.
Damn it, we're being shamed by a 12-year-old again.
Huh? You did?
Sometimes it just goes in one ear and right out the other.
Wait, really?
Maybe it's just because we can't understand you. It's not that I'm ignoring
So
you.
Silver's excited that Ham is playing Raft.
Oh.
Not our Ham, Russell's Ham.
It's not
Well, then I
over.
don't care.
There's still hope for us.
I know, Silver, you're very interested in Raft.
Yeah, Mr. Day,
You listen to me.
everyone could see the wheels in Sora's minds turning, and they're just like, alright, give him a second, he'll get there.
The Brethren will still be looking here to us, to the Black Pearl to lead, and they will see free men and freedom. Our enemy will see the flash of our cannons and hear the ring of our swords, and they will see the courage of our hearts as we succeed and they fail. Gentlemen, hoist the colors.
Hoist the colors!
Hoist the colors!
I assume something like that happened in the movie.
Yeah, something like that.
Never saw this one.
Well, yeah, didn't you say you only saw the first one?
Yeah.
And maybe part of the
Maybe
second?
part of the second one.
Yeah, when we're done with all this, I will tell you why I hate the end of this movie so much.
Okay.
It's rated because of course it is.
Hey, it's
Dramatic that
dramatic.
way.
I know. Like I said, because of course it is.
Of course it is.
Oh, God, there's our stupid anime ship.
Yeah. This giant
Badass
arrow.
pirate ship. Giant arrows
Pretty
because
anime.
reasons.
It's pretty anime.
I'm gonna eat all this goodies.
Everyone
go
just
for it.
jointly decides to go into the whirlpool and fight there.
Why?
Because that's the only way we can have the Fast and the Furious at sea.
Because that was necessary.
It's the Fast and Furious Shanghai Drift.
Caribbean drift. Cannons.
Everyone has cannons. It's very exciting.
The only problem with this is I think they'd all be tilted down and not able to shoot at each other.
Yeah, probably.
Hey, why are you on my ship?
I knew it was you.
What was you?
Who else would it be?
The whirlpool?
So that's the Flying Dutchman.
Douche nozzle.
The chest
Get
Jack
off my
told you
ship.
about has the heart of Davy Jones in it. There's no way it's the chest that you're looking for.
No one knows what's in the chest we're looking for. If it's a black box, then we are to collect it. Simple as that.
You don't know what's in it? Then why do you need it? How will you know you found it?
Got me. Regrettably, the higher-ups haven't deigned to tell us. But they did say the box contains
It's
gold.
weird that he's so smug while admitting he's a peon.
That's all you'll get from me.
So, it was Pandora's box?
Well, that's what they're calling it.
That's no. They found Pandora's box, but they figured out that it was
Is
wrong.
it? You just teleported onto my ship. Just teleport on his ship.
From the picture.
Oh, is that the Black Pearl?
Yes. Yes.
Well, that's a problem.
Hey, look.
Meserdine, I knew it was you because I told you specifically what I was doing like 10 minutes ago. How many concussions did we give you in the past couple of games?
So many.
Should afford me time to look.
They're looking for hope?
No, they're not.
That map is destroyed.
The others need
Yeah, I also like all the random coins and stuff sitting on it.
Yeah.
On the desk too.
Wow.
I mean, I would shoot the
Kraken's pretty badass. Okay, you were talking about Anthem.
Okay.
So you got
So
through
they have that
everything,
problem.
and all that stuff is broken, and the weapon.
The loot is broken, and that it's hard as hell to get legendary items. They said some people have played in upwards of 40 to 50 hours without getting a single one.
Whoa.
And the best part, the most recent part, is that it was being blamed for bricking PS4s.
Oh, jeez.
Now, thankfully, it has not actually bricked PS4s, but
Bricked it?
Yeah,
as in made the complete system inoperable.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like turned it into
like
a useless
like
piece
killed
of
the
scrap.
firmware so you couldn't even power it on.
Oh my gosh.
And so, thankfully, that is not the case. However, it did cause system file corruption.
Oh, that's bad.
So you had to rebuild the database to get it to work again. But yeah, that was a problem too.
Wow. Meserdine wants to know when the Sarlacc got here.
Evidently, that's the Kraken, but
Yeah, this is
that's a
apparently
lot
what
of
Kraken
tentacles.
looks like.
There's a maw in there, I'm sure.
That should be a
Maybe.
beak.
There's a maw in there. It's a
Should be a
Sarlacc.
beak.
I gotta admit, Kraken looks pretty cool.
I call flames!
You call flames?
Call flames, as in the raging cannons.
Oh, okay.
It's effectively a fire spell.
Gotcha.
I call flames!
Good job, buddy.
You would,
I did.
bitch.
Slut.
Children.
Man, I hope not.
So, you got what you want. Perhaps you're the better player among us. However, I must demand you give that to me.
Nope.
Pardon? You must be mistaken, mate. I'll not be giving you anything.
Then I invoke the right of parley.
No. No parley. Look around. We're a little busy. And besides, I've already got all that I want, mate. Yep. Still works.
Gross.
Yeah.
I think he uses that trick in the movie somewhere.
He did.
He does.
Jack Sparrow, are you lost? Prisoners don't belong on deck. Your station is in the brig!
We're here!
Somehow.
How did you do that, Sora?
We were done fighting the giant tentacle monster, so
Yeah, on top of
we
that,
didn't
you
really
can
have
fly.
anywhere else to go.
Tables have turned, mate. Hardly. Just a few more nuggets to join my crew!
And now we fight old tentacle face.
So Anthem has had, in short, Anthem has had many, many problems.
Again, it's really disappointing because the biggest disappointment for me is just the gameplay's great.
It
it's
feels
fun
like all
to play.
that loot stuff could be rebalanced and fixed.
They're working on it. Yeah, they're working on it. They're constantly working on it. The problem is like I guess every time they patch it for like a couple of hours, the drop rate is incredible.
Oh,
Like people get a ton of stuff, and then when the patch finishes doing whatever it's doing or whatever, like a couple of hours later, it drops back down, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" But yeah, I mean, the problem is Anthem is fun. I really enjoy playing it. It's a lot of stuff really felt good. It's got a ton of potential, but I'm not sure EA's going to let it live long enough to reach it.
Yeah. Like, a few more content releases, taking care of the problems, and it could be a really great game.
Yeah.
They definitely, like, all of the issues I had with it in the alpha and the beta, they fixed. It is fun to play. Controls are pretty good. There's some things that are just kind of whiny and inconvenient, but oh well. Every game is going to have a mechanic that you're like, why did you put that in?
so do you think EA is worried that, they can't fix it fast enough for people to maintain interest? Because, they'll keep it as long as it's profitable.
So the other problem it's weird because it seems like EA almost set it up for failure.
That doesn't make any sense.
Well, it does if they're trying to get rid of a studio. And it kind of seems like they're trying to do that to BioWare.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't completely make sense because they're still spending money making
Right,
this happen.
like that's an absurd conspiracy theory. There's no way that a studio is going to waste that much money just to do something that they could just say, okay, we're shutting you down.
Yeah,
but then why? Okay, but here's my question: why do they keep making such bad decisions?
Oh, that's because they're a large corporation and they're capable of doing anything else.
Yeah, they're beholden to their shareholders. So what happens is that the only thing they're focusing on is not whether it's a great game or whether it's a storyline that people like. All they care about is if it makes a profit. Mm-hmm. And when they reach near an end of a fiscal year, like what February is, it's nearing the end of a fiscal year. It's like it's like the second quarter or whatever.
Yeah.
They're like, well, you have to get the game out there. It's got to be released.
It's not ready. It's not ready. You have to get it out anyway.
Yeah. And then, so Meserdine says, BioWare screwed up when releasing a game, probably thanks in large part to EA. Shocked Pikachu face. Yeah, exactly.
David Jones be pissed.
This is not a new thing for EA. So.
No.
Yeah, but I mean, but that's.
Well, hold on.
Stay out of this, boy.
Yeah, so that whole fight was completely pointless because we're still just going to resolve it the normal way that the movie resolves it. And there's tentacles nearby that we could jump over several times over.
Easily.
Silver wants to know, did we catch up in levels?
I don't know.
Oh, we are at this point over-leveled for this area because...
It was supposed to be before.
Yeah, we were supposed to do this one before San Francisco. I think we're still a little under-leveled after this, but it'll be fine. Yeah, notice we continue to be nowhere to be seen.
What?
That's a thing he can do.
Yeah,
he can phase through his own ship.
Yeah, exactly. It's his ship, so he can.
He has magic.
What? Does that mean Pirate King?
Harridan? No. A Harridan is a bitchy woman.
Ah. Well, it's like, don't touch my woman!
Did you forget? I'm a heartless rat.
I forgot why we can't let him have his heart back.
Love.
Oh.
Well, no, it's not that his heart's in the chest.
And if they have the heart, they can control him and the Kraken and everything
I
else.
see.
That's not true. I may still have a lot to learn about love, but I know what it means to share my heart with others. And it will take more than you to break a bond like that.
What does a whelp like you
Uh,
know about love?
a lot.
The whelp has seen far more of the world than you.
Heart's all I know.
What of it? I'll never be Do you feel dead? Do you?
How disappointing. So this is all they meant when they said,
Yeah, like an actual blood-popping organ.
And they told you that like 5 times.
Yeah.
I mean,
Holding life and death in the palm of one's hand.
this is the first time anyone in the entire series has said heart and actually meant the blood-popping organ.
Alright, fine.
Perspective. Is it?
Uh-oh. You gonna...
Will! Look at me! Look at me!
No, there's a reason for why this is happening the way it's happening.
Okay.
You will not forestall my judgment.
So in case you missed it, they had Will stab the heart. And they established, I assume by this point they've established in the movie that whoever kills him gets to be the next.
Yeah. The captain of the Dutchman.
Yeah. And so. And the
That
captain
should
does-
save him,
Yes.
I guess. Okay.
But he is also stuck on this cursed ship.
Jack,
Like Davy Jones, he won't be able to ever go on shore.
Part of the ship, part of the crew. The Dutchman must have a captain. Elizabeth, say goodbye.
His hair is surprisingly dry.
It's very greasy.
At this point, it's hydrophobic.
Okay.
Bum bum bum.
That sucks.
Thank goodness, Jack. The Armada's still out there. The Endeavor's coming up hard to starboard. And I think it's time we embrace that oldest and noblest of pirate traditions. Never actually been one for tradition. In we go!
It's nothing personal, Jack. It's
Why is he
just
doing this?
He wants to kill all the pirates.
Okay.
He's the head of the East India Trading Company.
I see.
Pirates are a problem.
Pirates are a
And
problem.
he kind of rules, through business influence, he,
Rules the Caribbean.
yeah, basically. Because he has control over government everything.
So, they're a threat to him. Kill them all.
Ready on the guns! Full canvas! Aye!
Hey, Gombar.
Hey, Gumbar! He's an ass. That was Gumbar's first words.
Thank you for the concise explaining of that villain situation there, buddy.
He rolls and he's an ass. There you go.
Fire! Fire! Fire!
Alright, stop screaming it and do it. There we go.
There's like 4 captains on the one ship.
Luckily, they don't bother to fire back.
I think they did in the movie.
Yeah, it's going badly for you, isn't it, Captain Douchebag?
Yeah, and now Sora watches a guy get murdered. Like
And
an
all
entire crew of
200 people on the...
Doesn't sound like something Sora would do.
Yeah.
Just good business.
Oh, Gumbar's been here silently watching.
Yeah,
Probably judging.
For the record, Beckett is the most smug douche canoe on the planet. Like, even in Kingdom Hearts, this scene is satisfying because he is the most smug douche canoe on the planet. They picked a perfect actor for him.
Flying Dutchman must have a captain. Just wed, and now she and Captain Turner must live in different worlds. One day ashore, 10 years at sea. It's a steep price.
Will.
Can't she just be on the boat with him?
Your chariot awaits, Your Highness.
I mean, yeah, technically. She could join the curse crew. That's something that could definitely happen.
Meserdine says, I volunteered Donald. He's even a duck.
Mrs. Turner.
When did they get married?
That actually happens in the middle of the battle. One of the other guys who was a captain is able to officiate weddings, so like while they're sword fighting, they're saying their vows and stuff. It's actually a really fun scene.
Yeah.
Thank you.
One day isn't enough time.
There's always enough time for hearts to say what's true. Sora, you know better than
That
anyone.
totally sucks.
It only takes a moment to connect with your mates. With your hearties.
There's always enough time. And I'm going to find them.
What ship was that?
That's his. That's Sora's.
Crabs.
Crabs!
So we don't have a ship if we come back here?
We totally have a ship.
Yeah, of course we have.
This is just dramatic action.
The crabs just reform, it's fine.
Okay. Sure. Well, as I hadn't seen that movie, and now I know how it ends, that totally blows.
Okay, so here's the thing I hate about the ending of that movie.
Don't press anything because there's about to be another cutscene.
No, there actually isn't. You can go ahead and talk.
Okay.
Okay. So, like, during the third film, she becomes the Pirate Queen.
Yeah.
And then that happens. She's not Pirate Queen anymore. She goes back to the land. She lives on land, has kids. In a little house.
Specifically has Will's son.
Yeah, has Will's kids.
So she was...
She was pregnant at that
during
point.
that
yeah,
point.
but yeah, she was just like pregnant and then she gave up.
Yeah. Lives in a little house
Oh,
on the coast.
huh.
More Pirate Queen.
I barely missed that
like-
message. That's
So
neat.
now we pirate the Pearl.
We can. You can switch between
Pilot.
them. We still have our animation.
Okay.
But it's like, you guys could see each other all the time.
Yeah, it's really
Get
not
on your
that
boat,
hard.
go visit. You don't have to become a part of the cursed crew. Just pop on for a little while.
Yeah, to go say hi. Like,
Maybe she didn't want to raise her children on a pirate ship?
Who wouldn't want to be raised on a pirate
Maybe
ship?
she didn't. I don't know.
And a fantasy pirate ship, I
What?
should say. Not a realistic pirate ship.
One more time.
I'm just trying to figure out why she did it.
Because it's not. She did it because story-wise, it's not as tragic if she's not trapped on the land and he's trapped at the sea. At sea.
I see.
I mean, that's why it happens.
But
it's so dumb, and it's like, I'm the woman who's been fighting for my independence despite living in an era where that isn't cool. Oh wait, never mind.
So now here's the thing. So he can get like on other people's ships and stuff like that. So he can stand on wood that's over sea.
Yes.
So they could just have like a raft house or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
There are lots
there are so many ways
this.
to take advantage of this.
I mean, and
I have more of a problem with it than that, because it's like, if you want the best possible life for your child and you think living on land is it, I guess I can see that, but this whole, like, it sounds like there's lots of ways around the problem that aren't.
You saw how they lawyered it during that one particular scene where they had all the buckets of water leading to the large bucket of water that he was standing in.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you can totally,
No, there are ways around it.
There are ways around this.
And Meserdine says at least they're reunited and Dead Men Tell No Tales. Don't know, haven't seen it.
Yep.
I gave up at that point, although I think it's on Netflix.
Might be.
Yeah, if it's the one on Netflix, I'd say it is.
Drea was saying something about Anthem that she probably doesn't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Sorry, Drea.
Well, anyway, so something special just happened. Every other time we finished a Disney World, we get shunted out to the World Selection map.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Yeah. So we get basically they give us an opportunity to save and maybe level up or whatever because.
Oh,
it's
now
on.
we're going into the world of cutscenes?
Yeah, it is on now.
Oh dear. Should maybe we do that for?
Oh, do we want to
like 7 minutes before we? Is there anything you can cover, or should we just immediately jump to a new episode?
We might. We might as well just start a new episode. Have this one be real short.
Silver screaming to actual storyline. All right. Well, in that case, for those of you on Twitch, just hang out for a minute. We're doing an episode break. For those of you on YouTube, don't forget to like,
comment,
and subscribe.
And we'll see you guys next episode. Bye.